Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Feb, and if you're new, hi, thanks for coming. Today I'm going to be making an Amortentia potion from the Harry Potter series. It's going to live up there on my shelf, the very top one next to platform 9 3/4. I think I've got everything that I need here to make something pretty, so let's get on with it. I'll show you what I've got, each individual item and where I got them from, and yeah, just in case you want to do it yourself at any time. Okay, let's go.
Let's go already!
Okay, I think I've got everything here that I need. First of all, hand sanitizer. This particular one just came from B&M along with these two paints. This is very common. It's got a few bubbles in it. I don't know how long they'll last. Doesn't really matter. It just needs to be a fairly thick substance. These paints, I got them in a pack of 3. They're kids from the children's toys section, basically. So I'm going to use purple and pink, a funnel, and then the potion bottle. So this came from Temu. I've just added on this tassel. You can get these on Amazon. And I've also added on a charm, and this is just a pair of wings. I'm going to take them off again. They were just there for safety, so I didn't lose them. And here's the bottle. It's quite nice. It's plastic. It's not glass, which is, maybe a good thing or not. So the label. The label that says Amortentia, the world's strongest love potion, that came from Etsy. And what I've done is I've just added a little paper heart around the outside just to make it a little bit more fancy for our bottle. I'm going to be using wax seals. This wax packet came from Temu, very inexpensive and a heck of a lot in there. Some lace, Amazon. That's going to go around the rim. And then I may or may not use these roses. I actually bought them for another project. I used them for making, those DIY book nook things. I tend to use little bits and pieces like this, but I pulled them out just in case, maybe. All right, let's clear this out the way and get on with the potion. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to start off with just putting some of this purple paint in the bottom of the bottle. And I'm just going to leave it there for the moment. Maybe about that much. It's quite thick, and it's very pretty. It's kind of almost, well, you can see it on the screen. It's got a gorgeous luster to it. And on top of that, I'm going to add some of the hand sanitizer. I'm literally just going to pour it in. Quite a lot of it. And I'm just going to give it a very slight stir with my tool that gets used for everything. It's actually got glue stuck on it at the moment. That's not good. Okay, if you hear noise in the background, I've got Inigo here. He's helping, in quotes. And because this stuff is so runny, I've got a towel here to make sure that I can clean up. And I'm going to carry on filling that up till it gets to approximately halfway. That'll do. Okay, so now it looks like this. And the stuff on top of the paint, it's quite difficult to see, but the paint is quite dark down at the bottom and it gets lighter as it goes up. All right, then to that, I'm going to add some of the pink, which you would think would just fall down, but it doesn't, amazingly. Not entirely anyway. Oops. Oh, made a right mess of that. And this is going to go down kind of into the middle. And to that, I'm going to add, once I've cleaned this mess up, oh dear, I'm going to add some more of the hand sanitizer. Just so that we get a really interesting looking bottle. And it's not just, one colour. Okay, so I want to make sure that I don't have too much in there that my cork's going to spill it all over the place. Speaking from experience, I have done that before. All right then. Think I'm just very lightly stirring up some of the paint around the edges and getting rid of a couple of air bubbles that have appeared, you know, big ones that weren't natural. And getting rid of the paint around the edge. Okay, better. I mean, you can do whatever you want with this, obviously, but for me, I just fancied pink and purple. No real reason. I just felt that they were kind of appropriate. All right then. I think that will do for now. So I can't really get you a side picture, unfortunately, and I don't want to tip this up because it'll all fall out. But I will show you what it looks like when I've got the cork in. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue in my cork, and then I'm going to glue on my label. Okay, BRB. Okay, the potion is in its final form. I think you can see there the variation in the colours from purple to a sort of purpley magenta-y pink. I've put on the label, and I've also just put the tassel over for now. I'm going to put a seal on the top, and then I really don't know about this. I'm kind of in two minds about whether to use it or not. I feel like it might just look a bit garish, so I'm thinking maybe not. I'll see what it looks like when I've got the seal on, so let's do that next. So for that purpose, I've picked out my waxes, and I think I'm going to be using these purple ones here. They're such a rich and gorgeous colour, and maybe a few of the pale pink, one of these two as well. That ought to do it. And I just want to not be able to see the cork, you know. Happy to have a few drips as well. I think I've just about managed to put in enough. Yeah, that'll do. Don't want any bald spots, you know. So for this one, I'm going to use the cat's paw print and just pop it on the top. Let that cool for a second, and then I think we're good. It's had the double bonus of keeping my tassel in place. I was going to use a glue dot for that, but no, I don't think I need to. Oh no. Oh, you bugger. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why that's so manky. Okay, well, fine. We'll add some more. Okay, I am happy with that. I'm going to try one more time. This time I'm going to use my owl post. I'm just wondering if it's a question of maybe my cat paw print has some residue on it, or maybe it's the mix of the two waxes, but no, that seems fine. We have a beautiful owl. Okay, let's assess it. Okay, well, I'm finally happy with that. I love the wax paw. It's so pretty the way that it just comes down here onto the label, and it holds in place my tassel. I've got my little wings, and of course I've got my owl on the top, and the whole thing is super pretty. I'm really enjoying the mixture of the pink and the purple, and I don't have to do anything with it. I don't, you know, it'll just always be like this. I won't need to shake it up to make it look interesting and swirl and all the rest of it. It'll just be permanently beautifully coloured like this. All right then, I'm going to put this on my shelf with the others and call it a day. Say thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do let me know if you've made one of these before and what you used, and I will see you soon for the next one. Take care and stay safe, everybody.